we'll start with Raphael's prologue. But yeah, this is Wildlight Chronicles, the event, and it's supposed to be the spring event. So hopefully we can get through all of it. It's not too long, at least. That's what it usually isn't that long for events anyways. So we'll start with prologue. Oh my god, it's the big hole that looks like Haunama Bay, but is actually like the big like blue hole that they have somewhere with the Haunama Bay around it. Every time I see this, I'm like, isn't this Hawaii? But also not. Like I found out that there's actually a big blue hole. And it looks like this, but the way that it's drawn, it just looks like Haunama Bay as well. So it's kind of weird. On a seaside hillside, shrubs and flower beds form a small garden clearing with a camping tent set up next to it. A staff member hands us coastal flowers, a guide after assigning us to the seaside garden. I flip through it, and the illustrations remind me of a certain artist's style. Why do I see so many of your exhibition pieces here? Why is he so let me see if I can make him a little louder. Oh, I can't make him that louder, much louder. That's as loud as he gets. I don't understand why, though. Oh, that's why. I figured it out. Nice. Okay, now he's way too loud. Oh my god. Shut up. I stopped turning the pages at the sight of a flower called the wave roll lily. I am captivated by its appearance. Raphael, look. Doesn't it look like the tide is blooming on land? The blue and white petals curl back like waves surging towards the shore. Watching my finger trace the page, Raphael seems surprised at first. Then he smiles. Hey.
さすがお目が高いね。一目で僕の古い知り合いを選び出すなんて。
It's not that hard when you paint a lot of the flowers in this book.
僕の言う古いは、出会った時も思い出せないくらい遠い昔という意味だよ。この花は浅瀬に咲いていて、海を出なくても会えるんだ。
So you saw them before you lived on land? Raphael nods. He adjusts the projector inside the tent until shifting light and shadows transform our surroundings into a shimmering tidal flat. Wow, you two go way back. Raphael takes the book from me and holds it against the projection. He chooses a spot where tiny fish are leaping out of the shallows.
深海生物にとっては、陸から来た花びらも木の葉も草も特別な香りを持っている。好奇心旺盛の小魚でも凶暴な大型の魚でもみんな水面に落ちた花びらに引きつけられるんだ。
Captivated by his words, I unconsciously move closer to the projection.
ほらね、大きな魚が泳いできた。
Huh? Realizing what he meant, I playfully lunge and pretend to bite Raphael's shadow that's on the tent. This fierce predator doesn't snack on petals. I'm after a certain fishy.
戻ってきたスタッフに海鮮にかぶりつく姿を目撃されても構わないなら。
Okay, Raphael, shush. I'll save that for another time. Maybe after our Wave Junior finally blooms.
その子にするのかい？僕の思い出は感動的だけど、陸地ではごく普通の花でしかないよ。 それに図鑑には適応性が低く環境を選ぶとも書いてあるし。
I give the peg hammer a resolute tap. I knew we were meant to find it today. Even if it's ordinary and picky, I'm planting it no matter what.
わかった。適応性がどんなに低くても、僕が陸での生活に適応することよりは簡単なはずだ。
Are you talking about getting motion sickness? Disliking the sun? And the cats? He stops me before I can keep going. He snatches the peg hammer from my hand.
これ以上は失礼に当たるよ。じゃあ僕も君の意見に一票入れて、この子を育てることにしよう。
Oh, this is nice. We have the seedlings, soil, and supplies, but Raphael and I, feeling a little clueless, just stand there with our trowels and garden rakes.
培養土の配合から始めるとして、日が暮れるまでに苗を植えるところまで行けるかな？
Look, the only thing I know how to plant is my succulents, which, wait, let me check. Okay, they're doing okay. I always forget to give them water. I feel bad. Let's treat it as something we've done before. The instructions say it's kind of like how you mix paints.
創作は退屈な労働の辛さを忘れさせてくれるけど、残念ながら今は無理そうだね。
That still has an easy solution. We'll just treat gardening as an art project. Why are we starting our art project with sorting out these brownish black piles?
それについては、材料を仕分けた後にラベルを貼り忘れたスタッフに聞いた方がいいね。
Watching Raphael roll up his sleeves and get to work, I realized something. Humans and Lemurians really aren't on the same wavelength. These subtle color differences must be as obvious to you as traffic lights are to me.
まあそうかな。もしリモリアにも信号があったら、君は交通違反でたくさん罰金を取られただろうね。
Hey, shut your mouth. It's okay. I'll just give them your name and let you take care of the fine. Why don't you share some Lemurian color detection secrets so we can speed this up? Raphael scoops up some mysterious brownish substance and holds it out to me.
一番簡単な方法は、もっとこっちに来て。
Huh? That's not what he said.
一番簡単な方法は、もっとこっちに来て。
Huh. I lean in, and the faint scent of coffee fills my nose. We're using coffee grounds as fertilizer?
ほら、やっぱり匂いを嗅ぐのが一番早いでしょ。
If that's how it works, then I think I can do it. Oh my god, am I gonna pull him in? Oh god. I set aside my tools and lean in toward Raphael's face. Oh god, I knew I was gonna do this. I sniff him up. Oh god. I'm sniffing him, guys. I can't. I fucking swear. Sometimes the shit you do in this game. I don't smell anything. You mean you don't smell fish? Sure, he smells like fish. Before I can move away, Raphael effortlessly hooks my arm and pulls me closer. My head lands on his shoulder.
そんなに離れていたらわからないのも当然さ。
Hey, you know, how you doing? We're sniffing our boyfriend right now. I wish I was joking, but that's literally what we're doing. Imagine sniffing your boyfriend. I cannot right now. Of course I'm into musking. I sniff. No. My god, this is not an Omegaverse, please. The top note is the sea breeze, and the middle is the earth. The base note, fresh grass.
じゃあそこから何がわかった？
This is a rare power called the artist's appreciation that magically makes plants grow better. He slides his hand to the side of my neck, and warmth brushes past my ear. I can't tell if it's his fingers or his breath.
僕も確認するからじっとしていて。
Are you gonna smell me now? Is that what's going on now? Are we smelling each other? Oh, God, I hate this man. I'm so happy I just got a new ring. Oh, I'm glad you were able to get a new ring, you know. The last one you got was 10 years ago. My goodness. You should buy more rings. I like to buy jewelry, even though I don't actually wear jewelry. Like, they're very cheap jewelry, though. They're like $3. But, you know, every once in a while, I'm like, jewelry.
どの香りも僕を魅了させる。間違いなく君だ。
Oh God, I hate him. After passing the visual and scent tests, mixing the soil seems easy by comparison. Imagine my shovel as a painting brush. Imagining my shovel as a paintbrush, I progress one scoop at a time. No, stroke by stroke. It's clumpy.
水分が足りないと絵の具は固まってしまうものさ。
Oh. We pour some water on the dirt and break it apart with our hands. Since it's already sticky, I shape it into a tiny clay flower. Rafayel tries shaping something too, but the crumbly soil ruins his masterpiece, so he starts drawing. Was he trying to shape a penis? Let's be real. Like, that'd be the first thing I try to shape. I'd be like, time to make peepees! Because I'm 12. Not in real life. No, oh my god, I'm not actually 12, by the way. I feel like that's, like, you're not supposed to say that as a joke. I don't know why. On Twitch, at least. I'm always randomly losing them, replacing and shit. So I stopped buying, and now I'm an adult. I assume I'm not gonna lose my stuff like before. Oh, that's on you for assuming. You know, I'm just saying. You assume you won't lose shit as an adult, but guess what? You're just as bad. Actually, no, you do get better at it as time goes by. I don't lose my wallet and my phone as much as I used to when I was younger. I used to lose them a lot, to be honest. But I lose it a lot less now. Rafayel tries shaping something too, but the crumbly soil... Oh, I said that. Are those two chubby bees? It's only after Rafayel adds expressions to the cartoonish round faces that I realize my mistake. Oh, it's us. The final product is two cute chibi figures lifting my clay flower. I scatter a few colorful petals around, and our muddy artwork sparkles with life. Wave Jr. will be blooming with life in no time.
じゃあこの絵は僕たちの新たな出発点にぴったりだね。
Once we've planted the seeds in the prepared soil, I decided to commemorate the occasion with a photo. But no matter where I aim, I can't find our mud art. That's weird. I swear it was here. Why is the ground wet? Did you water it?
ジョーラならずっと君が持っていたじゃないか。そういえば。 なんだか波の音が大きくなってきたような。
Huh. We both sense something's off and look at the ocean. The waves are so high that they've reached our elevated spot. Oh no, the tide is rising. Oh my god. By us, I guess. Like, how did we not notice the tide was coming in? Like, what? Where the fuck are we? What the hell just happened? Oh my god, 𝒖𝒂𝒂𝒂. I mean, maybe, since he's a sea god. While the news feed continues to be projected, Raphael and I race to save our newly planted flowers. Despite us acting fast, some seedlings were submerged in seawater for too long. They've already lost their vitality. Needing a safer spot, we redeem our Bloom Escape event rewards to borrow a temporary greenhouse. I'm so confused right now. Why is it that every time I turn away, Wave Jr.'s tank temperature suddenly drops by 2 degrees? Raphael, did you secretly adjust the...
そのちょっと目を離すは他の植物の様子を順番に見て回りながら身だしなみを整えてあげたことかい？まるで森林の風紀委員みたいだね。
I'm about to refute him when I notice there are leaves stuck in his hair. Somehow he became a Raphael sprout. I think you're the one who needs to be spruced up more. Tidy him up. I pluck one of the leaves in his hair, quietly leave another, and then nod. There, you're squeaky clean now.
ここはちょっと狭いけど酸素がたっぷりで清々しいね。植物たちがフレンドリーすぎてわざわざ顔を出して僕に挨拶してくるのが玉に傷だけど。
There's a bigger oxygen lounge inside. I just finished checking it out. Follow me. My butt's starting to fall asleep. Stepping into the back garden feels like we're entering a fairy tale forest. I think I've been here before.
すべてが呼吸のようによどみなく流れていく感じだ。
Okay, let me just remake myself. There we go. Hopefully that'll be better. There we go. Yay. Yeah, oxygen's a wonderful thing. Why can't we invent something so powerful?
酸素を作り出したいなら海底のテングモウミウシになってみるのはどう？
Maybe I can put it here and it'll be better. There we go. Raphael takes my hand and taps it.
このくらいちっぽけだけどね。
What are they?
海底に生息しながら光合成ができる生き物さ。
Huh?
イメージ的には時には無害な子羊のように可愛くて時にはハリネズミのように威張っている。
It's so small, but you can see it from a variety of angles. Pretending his hands are holding a telescope, Raphael looks at me through the eyepiece.
もちろん視界がここまで小さくなっても君の表情は一つも見逃さないよ。
I copy what he's doing, and my field of vision becomes a pixelated blur. I don't believe you.
試してみる？
I reposition myself so only a part of my face is visible.
頬が膨れ上がっているね。きっと悪巧みが成功した気になって笑うのをこらえているに違いない。
Fine, you can read my face even if I'm tiny. Raphael lowers his makeshift telescope, but he staggers as if he's dizzy. Oh my god, my child.
酸素を吸いすぎてまずいものまで吸い込んでしまったみたいだ。
What do you mean?
君の後ろのユリのことさ。香りを吸いすぎるとめまいを引き起こすって知らないのかい？
Seeing his eyes glaze over, I quickly cup his cheeks. I push the other flowers to the back of my mind. Then why am I okay?
それは多分 さっきの僕みたいにずっと目を細めていなかったからだ。
I feel like you're being dramatic on me somehow. Because I know how you are. Of
表
course.
情も人を騙すから、ただ見て取るだけじゃ十分とは言えないよ。
Of course he was fucking with me. Of course he was. Of course he... Ugh, I hate this man. The same can be said about words. I pat his head and brush away the leaf I purposely left behind.
僕より意地悪じゃないか。
Excuse you. I didn't try to pretend to faint right in front of my girlfriend. Oh my god, I hate you. I say, as I spend money on you. I spent so much money on him already. Any money I spend on this game is for him and him alone. Hey, that resembles one of the flowers in the guidebook. It must be its tri-colored cousin.
カラフルな親戚もいるよ。右側を見
Why
て
did
ご
you
らん。
change your clothes? The plant hybridization center is packed with flowers in every color. But Raphael and I aren't here for the fun. Or aren't here for fun. Do Wave Junior's buds think they're fruit? They keep falling off as soon as they appear.
夕べにものすごい強風でも吹いたんじゃない？いや、それなら僕たちのテントもひっくり返されたはずか。
We learned that Wave Junior was shedding buds because it had been removed around too much. So we decided to ask experts for help.
このところ専門家の皆さんは交雑育種施設の仕事に追われています。あなた方がお手伝いしてくだされば力になってくれる専門家を解放できるかもしれません。
And that's how we ended up with the following mission objective. Free an expert save Wave Jr. But it's very difficult not to be distracted by so many gorgeous flowers and all the random thoughts they inspire. You named so many natural colors. What if you had to name these artificial ones?
そういう経験はないけど、試しにやってみようか。
Oh, oops. I didn't realize I'd cut him off.
そういう経験はないけど、試しにやってみようか。どれか一つ選んでいいよ。
I point to a random flower with an orange-white color gradient. Its stamens are shaped like tiny snake tongues. Ooh, I like that one. I guess he'll choose something related to an exotic coral or poetic wordplay involving filtered sea light.
シーフードカレースープ、小辛。
What? Is that the name of a flower or a dish?
人工的な色に名前をつけるなら、人間にとってより馴染み深い知覚システムを参考にするのは当然でしょ？
Okay, weirdo. In that case, I'll go with barely spicy.
この意見の相違はとても深刻だから、後でじっくり話し合わないとね。
After a fascinating tour and some lessons, we practiced artificial pollination ourselves in the greenhouse. We did ruin a few flowers in the process, but at least the rest passed. Gathering the extra petals into a small pile, I think out loud. It'd be such a waste to throw these away. Maybe we could... We can use them to fertilize. We can use them as fertilizer for Wave Jr.
持ち帰って君に花冠を作ろう。
A small pile of cosmic petals. Yeah, they could be. Raphael, who has a completely different idea in mind, crosses his arms and speaks with a languid tone.
二度も僕たちの意見が食い違うなんて、今日は不吉な日だね。
Then let's compromise. We'll make the flower crown first, and the leftovers get to be fertilizer. Raphael doesn't respond. His gaze travels from my head to my neck. It finally lands on my wrist.
アクセサリーを一式作るならこの花びらだけじゃ足りない気がするな。そうなったらナミちゃんの協力が必要になる。栄養はもう十分与えているし、肥料なんて贅沢品はいらないんじゃない？
What do you mean by a full set of accessories? You might as well plant me in the garden at that point.
いや、海に連れて帰って水中で栽培するよ。
Sometimes this man, I swear. He twists a vine into a circle and carefully pins petals on it, one after another. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. My head is now a rainbow of blossoms. So your design philosophy is everything but the kitchen sink?
絶対に無駄にしないんだ。
After giving me a mirror, Raphael lets me admire the beautiful flower crown from every angle. Noticing he's secretly taking photos, I slip the crown onto his head. Hand over your phone. It's my turn to play a photographer. Just as I'm about to take a picture, a few unwanted guests buzz into the shot. What's going on? Are they treating your head like a hive?
それか、この花びらに蜜でもついているとか？
It's a good thing I gave you the flower crown. I almost found myself in a pickle. Raphael waves them away, but he ends up doing more harm than good in the process. Now we're surrounded by pollen. Kafu kafu.
まだ花に袋をかぶせていないから、今からは花粉を自由に組み合わせる創作タイムということになるね。
I guess we'll have to work overtime. Thanks to the expert in-person help, we took every measure we could and finally Wave Jr.'s conditions stabilized. That night, Raphael started a bonfire with his 𝒖𝒑 while I squat by the shrubbery and closely observed the vegetation. Oh my god, I thought we were doing other things.
海風に当たっていると寒いでしょ。テントに入っていたら。
Why is there's a lot of difference between the Japanese and the English version this time around. I don't feel like doing live translation today.
海風に当たっていると寒いでしょ。テントに入っていたら。
But it's different. That's all you guys need to know. It's not too different. That's why I'm not like making a big fuss about it. But he's talking about the ocean breeze being cold. I don't know why they just say that. I mean, obviously it's probably because of voice acting stuff, but still, it's just a little bit different in ways that I just don't understand why they didn't just like translate it correctly. I mean, it's like nonsensical, like stuff that doesn't really need to be translated, but still, I don't, it just rubs me the wrong way when things aren't like translated a little bit more, maybe not literally, but like includes everything that's being said, because I know the Japanese is closer to the Chinese is what I'm saying, so that's why I get a little bit annoyed, just because I know that the Chinese and the Japanese are probably way closer than whatever they're saying in English. No, I'm okay. I'm trying to pick out which crabs to invite for tonight's seafood feast.
君が招くゲストは席には着かずに直接テーブルに運ばれることになるけどね。
Oh my god. Raphael places something warm over my shoulders. I don't know why I'm yawning. It's not like I didn't sleep all day. God. He grabs my hand just as I coax a tiny crab from the bushes.
震えているみたいだから焚き火で毛布を温めてきた。鍵とじゃんけんをしているの？相手がチョキを振りかざしてきたら食べるどころじゃなくなるよ。
Then I'll just devour the big fish that landed in my net. Oh my god, are we talking about eating Raphael? Because he'd be okay with that. Let's be real. He's like that. This bitch is like that. Wrapping him and myself in the blanket, I motion for him to quietly observe with me. I can't believe these crabs survived in the shrubs. How do they do that? How do they do it?
その技術を盗んでナミちゃんに適応するつもりかい?
Wave Jr. is fine. It won't be long until it blooms all on its own. Doesn't need my help.
なら、この陸ガニの真似をして僕の家に穴を掘ったりするのはやめてね。
Feeling safe in our blanket fort, I act like I'm a crab and pinch Raphael's waist. Fine, I'll try something else then. Although my attack lands perfectly, I don't do it again. I pretend to lose interest and pull my hand back. Never mind. No one has asked me to help them settle in anyway.
どういうことだい? 僕は今もまだここに馴染めていないと思っているの?
Not exactly. After we started caring for Wave Jr., I started thinking about other things. The crackling bonfire sounds like television static. It makes me tune into Raphael's channel, quote unquote. What the fuck? Okay, through it I imagine the instances he struggled to adapt, just like Wave Jr. You had to make more adjustments than our flower. Did you have to do it alone?
一人じゃないよ.
I wasn't alone. The gentle touch on my neck nudges me towards Raphael's shoulder.
植物には専用の成長剤があるでしょ? 僕にも速攻成長剤があるんだ. この秘密兵器があればどんな環境にもうまく適応できる.
He had his own stimulator. Okay, sure, my love. Hi, Aether, by the way. Yosha says, how are you? I hope you're doing well. That sounds too good to be true. Hey, keep an eye on those crabs. They're scuttling into the garden. We charge into the flower bed, rescue the plants, and give the crabs a stern warning. Do that again and it'll cost you your life. After we've protected the flowers, we're about to leave, but we end up lingering around Wave Jr. It looks docile in the firelight.
だから色彩は絵の性格を決めると言われているんだ.
That's not the only thing I'm talking about. Their leaves and petals seem less wild now that seem less wild now than they are during the day. Let me guess, you used your 𝒖𝒑𝒂𝒍 on these flowers when you were little?
何? 僕がその遺伝子に炎へのトラウマを植え付けたんじゃないかと疑っているのかい?
Did you give them trauma? Oh my god. I know it sounds far-fetched, but... Raphael snaps his fingers and produces a flame brighter than the bonfire. A gust of wind sends sparks drifting onto Wave Jr. It trembles.
偶然だよ.
Neither of us wants a new crisis when the event is about to end. In the firelight, we exchange a glance and silently agree to let the moment pass unspoken. I am, but they have made my classmates scared, confused, and concerned, and Alicia... What did you do, Aether? I'm so confused. What happened? Why are they scared, confused, and shocked? I'm not doing too well, so we are just going to focus mostly on game. I'll be okay. I just don't know how well I will be in the future. I just know that I'm okay right now because I'm focusing on Raphael. If I focus on boys, I'll be better. That's all that matters, right? The more gay, the better. If only I would get my gay vampire. That would be great, guys. Like, wish me luck on gay vampire stuff. That's what I really need. As the garden evaluation day approaches, the wave roll lily has only partially bloomed. I prepare myself for disappointment. But on what seems like another ordinary morning, we are awakened by a sea breeze carrying a rich floral fragrance. As the rising sun lightens up the ocean like molten fire, the flowers fully bloom. Oh. Oh my god. He has so much new clothes just out of the woodwork. I don't remember this, like, clothing, though. Like, his last outfit I do remember, but not this one. I don't remember this hoodie. Snapped out of the reverie. I don't know how to say this word. We scan the area for the odd noise. Knocked over by Raphael's abrupt turning, the small robot gets up and wobbles back. It gives us an instant photo. In the photo, Wave Jr.'s flowers sway in the wind and blend seamlessly with the boundless ocean behind them. The two of us stand where waves meet the shore, as if we've been swept into a dreamly kingdom. Oh my goodness. Alright. Oh my god, Aether. 40 kilograms, I don't even know how much 40 kilograms is. Sounds a little bit too much. Please be safe when picking things up, though, because you can hurt your back. It's just as good as Otofo's Best Pictures. It definitely deserves 5 stars. Every time I see Otofo, I want to say Otofa. I've been conditioned. We finish the survey and start packing up. I open a storage chest for one final check. This is the flower crown you made for me. Why is it here? And why is it still like in good condition? Hey, so for my elf model, should I have a flower crown instead of a regular crown? The flower crown gleams with a lustrous glow in the sunlight. Running my fingers over it, I realize the blossoms have pearls. Raphael places the flower crown on my head, and it feels heavier.
ミツバチのことは心配しなくて大丈夫。全部ナミちゃんが引き受けてくれるから。ナミちゃん?
Ah. Nami Nori. Nami means wave, so that's true then. Wave Junior じゃなくて just Nami-chan. Oh my god. Oh my god, I just realized what Nami means. I know what Nami means. I just never connect it sometimes to like names, so my god, I can't believe it took me this long to realize. Bees almost messed up our entire pollination project. That's exactly what I wrote in as our biggest obstacle on this survey. What about you? Did we have any disagreements this time? Raphael picks up the device and scrolls back to show me his survey answers.
僕もミツバチにしたよ。
Isn't this the doodle that got washed away on our first day? Where are the... Oh, right. They looked like bees when they only had heads. The most effective stimulator. That's a good answer for this question. Raphael traces a circle around the tiny figure that represents me.
もう一つの答えもここにある。
Raphael...
オムラだけの速攻成長剤だ。
You can't say that. You can't say that. Like, this word in English does not have the same word that, like, meaning as you think it does. Or maybe you guys specifically decided to use this word. I don't know. I'm just saying. Stimulator in English has a lot of meanings. And I feel like you did this on purpose. So it's a special human-related remedy, huh?
誰でもいいわけじゃないけどね。ちなみに、その唯一有効な人間さんはまだ僕に海鮮料理をご馳走してくれていないんじゃなかった？
I thought the seafood feast was you, Raphael. Let's be real. I'm pretty sure I eat you a lot. Anyways. Oh, crap. That's right. Let me get my phone and make a reservation. For a love hotel. Hey, I'll give you a seafood feast. Oh no, what am I saying? Please stop me. As soon as my lips touch his, I'm sure he catches the triumphant gleam in my eye that says the trickster strikes again. Oh my god. Damn, though. Alright, I think I'm gonna do the corresponding memory. Because I feel like that would be a good idea to do if we do the event and the memory as well. So let me get to the memory. Let me find it at least. Raphael, where's your memory? See if we can get him up. Oh my god, this is gonna take a while. Not there yet. Okay, that's okay. Deto. Okay, we'll start this date then. Oh, it's in the garden. Okay. Sunlight streams through the window and pools at my feet as I carefully examine the rectangular glass tank suspended before me. Inside it are sapphire flower buds reaching towards the light. They peek out of the glass. They were growing in some grass the last time I saw them. Raphael told me the flowers are an extinct species that had been brought back to life. Another memory surfaces alongside it. Raphael's warm kiss in the summer breeze with a sweet scent of flowers. Wait, when did we kiss? Recalling this, I pull my hand away from the petals. I don't remember this kiss. What kiss are they talking about?
私たちはついにこの花を水中で咲かせることができるようになったんだ。もう少し研究を進めれば本当に海の中で咲かせられるかもしれない。
Charles, the owner of this private courtyard-style botanical garden, and Raphael's friend, guides us through the hydroponic greenhouse. Maybe he kissed you while you were asleep. Wrong boy. He doesn't watch me sleep. I think. Actually, yeah, no, he doesn't watch me sleep. Raphael lets me drown instead. I think he did drug me once though, so I mean, he's not too much worse than than Caleb. You know. Raphael hates our guts but also loves us to death, so it's a complicated relationship. A few days ago, Charles contacted Raphael and me to discuss a breakthrough in their research on these flowers. Oh, so this is a different thing. It's not the thing that we were part of in the event, maybe?
ただ、ホムラ、君も知っているだろうが、この手の研究には莫大なコストがかかる。そういえば、花をテーマにした君の絵画展の準備はどうなったんだ？臨空での開催場所はまだ決まっていないんだろう？よかったら私の庭園で開かないか？会場費はそう
僕は構わないけど、その計画は党に掛け合ってくれるかな？
安心してくれ。研究が成功した暁にはこの花を真っ先に君の家の前の海に植えるから。
Ooh.
それはありがたい。
I can't help but chuckle, and Charles turns to look at me.
それともう一つ忘れているかもしれないが、
I already know what Charles is talking about before he continues. Earlier, Raphael mentioned these flowers still needing a name, and he gave me the naming rights.
海で咲けるようになる前にそろそろ名前をつけてあげたくてね。
We haven't found the right inspiration yet. We thought of several names, but none of them felt right.
テイラー、今度君がデザイン案を先延ばしにしたときは、僕も毎日催促してあげようか。
まあ確かに無理もないな。命名というのはとても難しいことだ。ちょうど隣にプリザーブドフラワーの展示室がある。たくさん資料があるから、それを参考にアイデアを探してみるといい。
The exhibition hall is spacious with several display cases. Soft yellow lighting illuminates the eternal flowers, and each one is protected in a glass container. Queen of the Night thrives in warm, humid environments with partial shade. Queen of the Night, is that the one that stinks a lot? I don't remember though. The elongated petals are brilliantly white and delicate, like the wings of a cicada. Even when it's preserved, this Queen of the Night appears remarkably lifelike. Wait, which one is the Queen of the Night? Now I'm confused. Oh my god, instead I got the aria instead. That's not, I'm not trying to, not, wrong one. Oh, okay, it's not that one. Alright, cool. It is pretty though. Awake so early on a long weekend? Go to sleep, Shiny. What are you doing awake? Oh my god. I'm looking up what a Queen of the Night looks like. I do like that they're nocturnal though. Interesting. Alright. This flower represents fleeting beauty. It's often used to express how beautiful things are and how quickly that beauty fades. Beauty is fleeting. Flower language, isn't it ultimately a reflection of human emotions? Oh, well, which icon is that, Shiny? At some point, Raphael has picked up a booklet. Leaning against the side table it rests on, he flips through the pages. Oh! First come, first serve. Oh my god, wait, let's check. Oh no, you have 15 minutes. Gambare.
どんなものでも感情の拠り所になり得る。まして、花のようなロマンチックな存在ならなおさらね。
As I look at the Queen of the Night in the display case, my mind drifts to a dream I had last night. My weightless thoughts float before sinking into the dark ocean of my dream. You're gonna YOLO it? Yay for YOLOing, Shiny.
すみません。ちょっと通してください。
I take a step, and my back touches the wall as two workers with white gloves pass by. They're carrying a wrapped painting. Paintings of various sizes are stacked around the living room. In a few days, they'll be transported in batches to Raphael's upcoming exhibition.
来たのね。ほら、私のお土産を見にいらっしゃい。
Talia's souvenirs cover one corner of the table. More of them are spilling out of an open suitcase by the sofa. She just returned from performing overseas and picked out local specialties as gifts for me and Raphael on her way back. Thank you, Auntie. You didn't need to bring all of this.
まさか現地の店をすっからかんにしてきたんじゃないでしょうね。
Raphael sits down beside me and picks up a pearl necklace. He holds it up to see how it look on me.
素敵でしょ。あそこは真珠の名産地なの。ついでに他の友人にも選んであげたわ。そういえばアランのおじいさまはお年を召して家に帰りたがっているそうよ。彼の親族もその願いに応えるつもりなんですって。
ああ、あのおじいさんか。久しく会っていないな。
I remember Aiden, the child who visited us during Raphael's birthday party. Raphael sets down the necklace and picks up a bracelet. He gently takes my hand and helps me put it on. Are you saying they'll return him to the ocean?
ええ。私たちは年老いた一族を海に返すの。何せ海はリモリア人にとって最後に帰り着く場所だから。
Okay. Is he gonna just like have a sailor's funeral or something? I'm so confused. I find myself absentmindedly touching the bracelet Raphael just helped me put on. It must be the same for Raphael. He'll always be connected to his home, the ocean. Suddenly, Raphael's fingers brush against my wrist as he slowly traces the patterns on the bracelet. I meet his serene gaze.
アランのおじいさんは海の中で自然に老いていく。僕たちは彼の一生の念願を叶えることになるんだ。だからそんなに悲しまないで。ね。
I'm confused, but okay. So he's dead already? Dim moonlight spills across the pitch-black sea. In the distance, a lone figure stands in turbulent waters, their silhouette as solitary as the moon. Is that Raphael? Raphael, the waves are too dangerous. Where are you going? The figure I call out to doesn't hear me and steadily walks further into the sea. Raphael! I try to follow him, but the water holds me back. My feet are frozen in place. A massive wave rushes forth, and I hold my breath before it crashes onto me. I'm knocked down. As the tide recedes, I find myself lying on a peaceful shore. Raphael has vanished into the sea as if he was never there. I'm alone. Thank you for the hydrate.
そのぼんやりした顔、海の中で目を開けたまま眠る魚みたいだ。
Excuse you, Raphael. Thank you for the hydrate. I will hydrate. Wait, let me get my bottle. How are you today, though? Hope you're doing well. We're just dating the boyfriends as per usual. And also, congrats on your daily chicken gestia. I definitely needed some more water. You've been here for 20 minutes. It's all good. As long as you're... I wasn't sure, so I ask. I need to date my boyfriends. They've been missing me. Ah, DBD. I hope you're having good fun playing, though.
まさかこの花にはまだ僕が気づいていない何かがあるとか?
Raphael's snap brings me back to reality. He moves closer and rests his hand against mine as we look at the flower together. Oh, it's nothing. I was thinking we could come up with the meaning for our flower. Our flower? Oh my god. Chaos Death's weird. Yes.
そんなに集中して考えていたの? じゃあ何かいいアイデアは思いついた? 僕にも。
Oops. I heard that even eternal flowers have their limits. Their colors will fade as they wither away.
どんなに複雑な加工を施されたプリザーブドフラワーでも自然の法則からは逃れられない。
The meaning I thought of is all things must come to end, being brave as things end. Raphael, can you... My god, this man. Put your face a little bit further back, thank you. Raphael's expression changes as he turns to me. Oh my god. He gently cups my cheek and looks me in the eye.
どうしたの？今日会った時からどこか元気がない気がしていたけど、もしかして昨日はよく眠れなかった？
I turn away from Raphael's touch. I don't want him to see any more of my emotions. It's nothing. I just had a terrible nightmare last night. I dreamed about a little fish being eaten by a shark in the deep sea.
なんて不憫な魚なんだ。海では大きな魚に食べられて、陸でも人間の夢の中で命を落とすことになるなんて。
I know it's silly to worry about Raphael leaving me to return to the ocean. This kind of possibility has a low chance of happening. The truth is, I dreamed about you. You walked into the sea alone, and no matter how many times I called out to you, you wouldn't return around. Raphael freezes for a moment. His gaze is slightly lowered, as if my fears were transferred to him.
君の夢の中のホムラはとんでもないわからず屋だね。今夜僕からしっかり説教しておかないと。
It might be because your aunt mentioned Aiden's grandfather's father the other day. I wondered if you might also. Raphael puts his finger on my lips to stop me from finishing that sentence. He's been waiting 800 years for us, myself. Like, he's going to stay around. My god.
昨日ぼんやりしている君を見て何か心配しているんじゃないかって思っていたよ。海に帰るのは確かに僕たちの伝統だけど、リモリア人はそれぞれ違う。自分の心を寄せる場所も。
And also, we're like his master. We can order him not to go, myself.
ある人が約束を果たしてくれるのを待つ気持ちをよく味わったから、僕は自分にできることしか言いたくない。
I know. That's exactly why I believe every word you say. Raphael brushes away the stray hair from my forehead, and his fingertips trail down my cheek.
ここを離れるかどうかまでは約束できないけど、君と離れたくない気持ちは確かだ。
I feel the same way. Okay, let's not be so solemn. It was just a dream. I only want to tell you about it. Alright, sorry, I wanted to focus on that a little bit, but thank you for the SOs. The SOs, I need to figure out my SOs. Genshin and Dead by Daylight. I casually flip to the next page of the booklet in my hands. I pretend to be interested in its contents. We'll come back to this later. Your exhibition opens tomorrow. Alright, should we use this botanical garden for your exhibition? The grass outside looks nice.
いや、ここの植物は人工的に育てられたものだ。僕はもっと。
Why do I keep on pressing it when he's still talking? My love, oh my god.
いや、ここの植物は人工的に育てられたものだ。僕はもっと自然な場所がいいな。
Yay, yes, free SO. Just when I think I managed to get Raphael to stop dwelling on what I said earlier, he cradles my face in his hands. I end up looking into his eyes.
君はわざと気にしないふりをしているんだと思うけど、もし今度またそういう気持ちになったら、今日みたいに直接僕に言って。僕がそばにいた方が少しは気持ちが楽になるでしょ。
No. Okay.
今回の個展のために半月くらい留守にするから、こまめに電話するよ。頻繁すぎるからってうんざりしないでね。
I playfully tap his arm. When have I ever thought of you as annoying? Okay, I've always thought of you as annoying. Look, I think of you as the most annoying man that's ever fucking... Okay, I love him to death, but Raphael's so annoying. Let's be real, myself. Don't say shit you don't mean, myself. Like... What is this? 2 minutes until I start refreshing the page every second for 30 minutes. Gambare, Shiny. I believe in you. I would help, but I'm streaming. Lincoln City is the final stop for Raphael's exhibition. Since it's the grand finale, choosing the right venue is very important. I browse through the photos of venues I found. It's beautiful here, but the flower arrangements are too random. The theme isn't distinct enough. Besides, the park's artificial design is too obvious. I scroll through park photos on my laptop's screen. This is a wall iris garden. The wall iris symbolizes friendship and passion and represents the bonds between people. Finding gardens via flower symbolism might lead to more meaningful locations. This could work. I click on the search bar and type flower symbolism. Different types of flowers quickly fill my screen. It is a very nice bed, yeah. Soft grass cushions my steps as I make my way through the woods. In the distance, I spot a lake. Its surface reminds me of a mirror. Hey! But you can't go through that mirror. Nope, nope, nope. Only special mirrors can you go through, by the way. A railway track extends into the center of the lake and quickly disappears beneath the water. The scenery and the area surrounded by the forest is beautiful. This should meet Raphael's requirements. A few days later, I found out about an old scenic area nearby that had been abandoned for years online. Now it's become one with the wilderness. As I walk deeper into the woods, I spot a tourist train sitting at the end of the railway track. The train's original paint had faded away to reveal the gray metal beneath. Having visitors take the train across the lake to enter the exhibition, that would be unique. We need to get someone to repair the train first. As for the exterior, that'll have to be redesigned. As I look across the lake, I notice the woods gradually taking on a purple hue. I can make out swaying clusters of wisteria. Two days after the train repairs are completed, Raphael is due to return to Lincoln. We agreed a few days ago that I'd show him the venue I picked once he's back. I wonder if he'll like it. In one corner of the room, paints and art supplies are laid out. If he does, he can work on the train exterior and add an artistic flair to it. Oh. Oh my god. Here for you guys, because I can understand it, but you guys can't.
臨空時間の午前9時になったよ。今日休みを取ったハンターさんはもうお目覚めかい？
It's like 9 in the morning in LinkedIn. Is my hunter cutie still sleeping? Oh my god, I hate him. I'm far more likely to be up early than a certain someone who stays up all night making art. I've never thought I'd see the day when you ask me if I'm awake. Oh my god, this man. Stop sending me voice messages.
実は塔に運んでもらった宅配便がアトリエにあるんだ。早めに検品したいからアトリエに行って動画を撮ってくれない？ちなみに検品条件は君自身も動画に映ること。
I had Thomas take a package to the studio. Can you record a video for me, please? I want to see what got delivered. There's a condition, though. You need to be in the video. Okay. Feel like you've got an ulterior motive. Send me actual... Oh my god, I swear, this man.
下心ではないよ。もともと僕の目的は誰かさんを自分の目で見ることだから。
My goal here was always to see you in person. Really? Doesn't feel like it. I open the studio door. Sunlight streams through the floor-to-ceiling windows and illuminates the tiny dust particles dancing in the air. Following Raphael's directions, I approach the sofa. Instead of finding the package he mentioned, I see an intricately designed dress. What's this? Oh my god, he wants me to wear it, doesn't he? Of course you're... I'm going to throw him off a cliff. I'm going to throw him off a cliff. That's what I'm going to do. He's going to go off a cliff and he'll die. And I'll be okay with that because sometimes he just annoys me.
さっき言ったでしょ。僕は誰かさんを自分の目で見たいって。
I turn around to see Raphael walking in with his suitcase. I freeze. Wait, I didn't get the dates wrong, right? Your exhibition hasn't ended yet. Why are you already... My surprise gives way to overwhelming joy. Looking at his unsurprised expression, I realize he planned this.
だって帰ったらすぐ君に会いたかったから。何か理由をつけて先にうちに来てもらうしかなかったんだ。
You're gonna throw him off a cliff? Yes, Wakataru. I'm going to absolutely throw him off a cliff. He deserves it. Every time he does stupid shit. Which he does a lot because it's Raphael. Throw him off a cliff. Like the Wei Wuxian he is. Actually, wait, he really is kind of Wei Wuxian. Poor guy. No, he doesn't deserve your sympathy. He deserves every time I throw him off that cliff. Look, he can swim. It's fine. I run over to hug him, but oh my god, I thought he like turned aside. He quickly returns the embrace and pats my head.
そんなに僕が恋しかった？
I'm just pleasantly surprised.
ドレスはどう？僕が入ってきた時、じっと見ていたでしょ。
You don't like him? No, I love him. That's the problem. Like, he's my favorite. I love him so much. I have spent so much money on this man. But I hate his gut. I actually love him to death. I do. I really do. Still holding me, Raphael glides me to the sofa. He lets go, only to pick up the dress and hold it against me.
サイズはぴったりだと思うけど、せっかくだし、今から試着してみなよ。
How do you know it'll fit me perfectly, huh? Huh? He pushes the dress into my arms. Then he puts his hands on my shoulders and steers me towards the bedroom. I have a surprise for you too. I haven't told you about it yet, though.
もしかして君が選んでくれた絵画展の会場のことかい？
You got it right on the first guess. That's no fun. Raphael opens the bedroom door and leans against the door frame. You don't get to watch me undress, boy.
今日は快晴だし、絶好のお出かけ日和だ。今すぐ出発してもいいんじゃない？
Didn't want to hear him after how much I did to get his rerun. You know, I know how you feel, because, like, damn, you don't... The amount of money I spent getting this card was ridiculous, I swear. I used everything I had to get this card, and made me so upset. Hopefully he doesn't have a card up for a while, or I'm going to actually throw him off a cliff. Like, legitimately. I must toss him, man. Toss him. Before we head out, I need to stop by my place and pick something up. It's quite a long card. Soft music drifts through the car as Rafayel sits in the driver's seat. He takes off his sunglasses and idly twirls them in his hand. Through the window, I see the suburban forest. The lake in the distance peeks through the trees. I'm excited and nervous. Oh no, Shiny, I'm so sorry. Next time, give me the link. I'll help you. You know what it is? It's like a bunch of people have like a bunch of people trying for them, and then whoever gets in like keeps it open while whoever needs it like fills out the form and stuff. So you haven't gotten this? Oh no! I hope you get it soon though. Wait, it's only got like 11 hours, man. You have to submit the payment as well? Oh. That's a little more difficult, I guess. At the end of the tranquil forest's railway track sits a tourist train. Dappled sunlight filters through the trees and dances across the vehicle. I mean, if the person has PayPal, if it's done through PayPal, maybe it would be easy. Rafayel approaches the train. His fingers trail along its faded surface as his gaze follows the railway tracks across the lake to the opposite shore. Alright, I just want to say, she had someone fix this train up. How in the world did she get somebody to fix this train up for them? Like, how much was that? That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. I'm just saying. Like, damn. Our next destination is on the other side. We'll need to take the train across the lake. I walk to the back of Rafayel's sports car, pat the trunk, and lean with both hands rested on it. I look at him. The train has been abandoned for a long time. Since it's old, I thought we could paint it together, make it look however we want.
さっき君の家からこそこそ運び出された箱には画材が入っていたんだね。
We take the supplies from the trunk and approach the train. Rafayel pulls me in front of him, and his hand covers mine as I hold the brush.
何を描きたい?
The faded metal surface before me has become our canvas, but as I hold up the brush, I find myself unsure. Since this is a place I visit with Rafayel, I look at the vast lake and imagine the train moving across its surface as glittering light scatters. The sea from my dream appears before my eyes. Maybe Rafayel and I should paint a new one, an ocean full of life and light to take its place. I want to paint the sea with you. Time flies with each brush stroke, and the sea before us begins to take shape. Engrossed in painting, my mind is free from other thoughts. Unexpectedly, I feel at peace.
一言も話さずに絵に集中しているみたいだけど、一体何を考えているんだい?
Nothing. I'm just letting my mind wander. Looking at the sea is always relaxing for me. I never knew painting could feel the same way.
最近ストレスが溜まっているの?
Yes, my
何
love.
かに悩んでいるとか?
Rafayel probably remembered what I said before. My fear that one day he might leave the land, which means he's leaving me. My brush pauses, even though the possibility feels unlikely. It still stirs a quiet unease in my heart. You can order him not to go, myself. You're literally his master. He cannot say no to you. But that sounds like non-consent, so I get where you're coming from. Sort of, but it's about something far in the future.
僕も時々ずっと先のことを考えるよ。
Also, out of the
い
two
つ
of
か
us,
貝殻には足が生えるのか、花は永遠に枯れなくなるのか、世界の終わりはどんな風になるのかなって。
oh, we've seen the end of the world, but what I was about to say was, out of the two of us, which of us have actually abandoned the other? I look at myself.
どれもくだらない疑問だし、前は誰にも話せなかったけどね。
They're not silly. Each of these questions are cute. Have you ever shared these thoughts with anyone else?
いや、君が初めてさ。それにだんだん気づいたんだ。こんなことを考えるのは全ての物事に結果があるべきだと思っているからだって。僕はいつもその結果が気になって早く知りたくなってしまう。
We lower our brushes as the dark blue sea before us comes to life. Its waves surge. In our ocean swim two little fish. One is him and one is me. They happily swish their tails in the water. Everyone wants things to turn out well, don't they? I'm no different.
でも今の僕は少し考えが変わったよ。
The train parts the lake waters as it moves forward. Crystalline waves splash the railway tracks, and each droplet sparkles like a pearl. Once we've finished painting, we board the tourist train and head towards the opposite shore. Light pierces through the crystal clear lake, and the sky and water blend seamlessly. It's as if our train is traveling through the boundless ocean. You haven't finished what you said earlier. You're not curious about endings? Raphael sits beside me and alternates between gazing at the lake and sketching in his notebook.
もちろん気になるさ。
Hey,
で
Yippee!
も考えてみたら、僕が終わりだと思っていたことは実際は終わりじゃなかったりすることもある。
If you're in my
川の
wall,
流れ着く先が海じゃないのと同じように、海水もまた雨となって降ってくるしね。
if you're in my wall, could you please tell my neighbor to be quiet? Thank you.
終わりがどこにあるのか、今この瞬間が終わりなのかどうかなんて誰離れたと思っていたものも実際は別の形でそばにいるだけなんだ。だから終わりを探すよりもそばにいる人と終わりに向かう過程を大切にするべきなのかもしれない。
Hi, though. Yes, please tell my neighbor to be quiet if you are in my wall. You're right. I might not know what it. What's going on? Why are you going by yourself? Stop that. What's going on? Stop. Weird. Okay, let me just read this real fast. Raphael turns to look at me. His gaze depths are reminiscent of the sea, one that promises warmth and safety. When he said the people around me, his gaze seemingly reaches out to soothe my heart. You're right. I might not know where the ending is, but I know it's not here. Just as I imagined, our little train glides across the sparkling water as if to carry Raphael and me back to the sea. Raphael, look, isn't this just like the ocean?
僕が今まで見た中で一番特別な海だ。
Did I accidentally press auto? I don't know why it's doing it by itself. As our train approaches the shore, the lake gradually recedes behind us. Oh, I possibly pressed auto on accident. Oops. I was so confused. We ventured deeper into the woods, and soft purple hues stretch as far as the eye can see. As expected, a large wisteria grove unfolds before us. Flowering meadows stretch along both sides of the railway tracks. Traversing this endless sea of purple, our train passes cascading, swaying wisteria. A sweet floral fragrance fills the air as the train comes to a gentle stop before towering wisteria trees. I've never actually seen wisteria trees. I see the flowers. I mean, I've seen like small trees, but I've never actually seen the big ones. I've been thinking we could build a platform where the train stops. Can be stylish to match your exhibition theme. Also, how are they, like, who's paying for this land? Man, they seem to be really fucking rich.
サインボードをここに置いてもいいかもしれない。
Raphael jumps down from the train. Holding his sketchbook, he extends the other hand toward me. Taking it, I land on the soft grass.
この芝生をメインエリアにして、ここの藤を中心にインスタレーションアートをもう一つ作ろう。
Raphael turns to a blank page in his sketchbook, begins jotting down his ideas. You have your heart set on this place?
スペースは十分だし、周りも静かで景色も美しい。何より君が選んでくれた場所だ。ここに決めない理由なんてないでしょ。
The wisteria tree's thick branches stretch out to the side. Moving behind the trunk, he uses his sketchbook to part the cascading wisteria.
それに僕も藤が好きなんだ。
Leaning against the trunk, he idly twirls the pen in his hand.
この絵画展のテーマ作品はまだ描いていないけど、早速インスピレーションが湧いてきたよ。
You're going to draw right now?
いや、でも簡単なデザインくらいは描ける。
Moving the branches, I try to peek at Raphael's sketchbook, but just as I reach out, he quickly covers it up. Oh no! Please
で
no!
きたら見せてあげる。
Okay. Wow, his ass is real tight in that. Damn. He's acting mysterious. It's fine. He's not going anywhere. Yeah, not in those pants. Damn. Alright, I'll wait for you. Raphael seems skeptical because I agreed so quickly. He turns away. His back now faces me. Turn back around. You're killing my emulator.
不意打ちする気じゃないだろうね。
I won. I'm just trying to find the perfect angle for your pose. Okay, let me close some shit. Like, my computer's like dying here trying to like keep up. Oh shoot. Wait. This might not be good. Oopsies. Oopsies. That's supposed to be public. Oopsies. That's okay. I'm gonna close that up anyways. Alright. Please work. Okay, there we go. Sunlight streams through gaps in the flowering canopy as I hold up my phone. I'm trying to take a picture of Raphael while he's sketching. A gentle breeze caresses his hair, and I find the perfect angle to capture Raphael's profile. Content with the photo, I lower my phone and quietly take in the spring day. Man, this is a long card. As time flows between us, I stretch and notice that Raphael's hand is slowing down. Okay, good night, Shiny. Oh, ah! Good. It's a good thing you're going to sleep because you don't want to see this. Please don't watch. been drawing for a while still, but he won't let me see his sketchbook.
𝑺𝒐𝒄𝒊𝒂𝒍を脅かすという伝説について考えていたら、この両手が現れた。
Too bad I still didn't see it. No.
やっぱり手を出してきたね。
No.
僕に捕まったけど。
Work better. You should also know. Oh, I can't read that.
盗み見だけじゃなくて撮影までする気？
I'm not feeling you. I'm feeling the
ず
tree.
っとスマホを僕に向けているのに。藤を取っているなんてよく平然と言えるね。
Drag or zoom?
感心するよ。
Oh. Ooh. Sexy. Oh my goodness. Nope, nope. I'm still gonna play with you. Can I go any further? Nope. Can I take it from below? Can I zoom in on a certain place? Oh hey, look! His cleavage. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's see if we can get it this way. Oh, he looks nice from this angle though. Whee. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's okay. Alright, let's continue. Because I'll continue to do this if I don't go.
画家はカメラじゃないんだ。目に見えるものを描くとは限らない。これはラブストーリーかもしれないよ。
Maybe. You're just messing with me.
そんなに早く見たいなら画家を少し自由にした方がいいんじゃない？
Ooh, wait. Ooh, wait. Let me try and play around with this a bit. Ooh. Hey. Oh, that's a nice. Oh, did he just wink, bitch? Bitch. Sorry. It's a highly inappropriate angle somehow. Oops. Accidentally on my other screen. Let me see. Please, let me play with you more. Let me... I can't go any more than that. Okay, well... Should have eye tracker going on. It would be a very bad place. We know where Hime's looking. We don't need an eye tracker for that. Whoa!
僕らが今していることが藤に新しいインスピレーションを与えるように。
Oh my god! On a tree? On a tree, Raphael? Oh my lord. Oh god. Oh my god. Myself, please. No, it's a tree. It's a tree. It's a tree. It's a tree. Stop making out on the tree. Stop making out on the tree. Ah! No! It's a tree. It's a tree. We're not making out on a tree. Stop. Stop this.
危ない。
See, that's what happens when you make out on a tree, you idiot. You fall off of it. God. Men. And women, I guess, because I'm there as well. Also, we're in the grass. It's going to be very, very itchy now. I'm just saying. Lots enough itchy stuff. I'm too practical for this kind of stuff. I'm sorry, guys. I've made out outside enough to know. This is not a good place to make out. Oh god, not. It's going to be so itchy. It's gonna be so
この物語
itchy.
の中で富士が表しているのは
Oh my god, are we gonna make out? Are we gonna have?
至福の瞬間だ。
Okay. All right. Sure. Okay. I'm too practical for this, guys. I'm too practical. Like, legit. Why are we making out on the grass or in a tree? We're gonna fall out of the tree, and then we fell out of the tree. Then we made out in the grass. Now we're gonna be itchy all day. Let's be real. A gentle breeze stirs the wisteria. They fall from the tree like silent rain. Delicate petals twirl through the air. One by one, they drift down onto Raphael's open sketchbook. Leaning against the tree, Raphael and I sit on the grass. He gives me a sketchbook decorated with petals.
花をテーマにした絵画展なんだから、限定展示の絵は当然花にするべきだよね。
On the page, a sapphire flower unfurls its slender petals. It's so lifelike under the dappled light that it seems to be blossoming before my eyes. While you were preparing for the exhibition, I did some research and learned when flowers bloom, how they grow, and what they symbolize. Raphael wraps his arms around me. He rests his chin on my shoulder as we look at the drawing.
じゃあ、藤の花言葉は何だい?
Thank you for stopping by, though. Go and keep yourself warm. Why is it cold where you are, though? It's so hot today. I hope it gets better. I will lose myself in hot men, or rather, the hot men will lose themselves in themselves. Good night, though. It represents enduring, intensely devoted love and desire to never part from the one who cherished. Oh, you live in Australia. Yeah, that would explain it. Night. I chose this place because I learned what the flowers meant.
花言葉は花を読み解くものじゃなくて、人に代わって感情を読み解くものだ。つまりそれは君が僕に伝えたいことなんでしょ?
The sunlight filtering through the flowers takes on a soft purple hue. As I meet Raphael's gaze, my heart races. I nod.
この前、僕が離れていくのが不安だって言ったよね。実は僕も同じ気持ちになったことがあるんだ。だって僕が君から離れることは君が僕から離れることでもあるから。
Before I told you about my fears, I was hesitant about whether to bring it up. I never expected you to have the same worry.
それはもともと言いにくいことだし、どっちが先かは重要じゃない。確かなのは、いつか本当にその日が来るとしても、それまで僕はずっと君のそばにいるということだ。
Half a month later. Oh my. A couple of minimalist displays stands are on the soft grass covered in wisteria petals, and the exhibition posters stand elegantly within their frames. A row of transparent glass jars sits on the table alongside me, each jar holding a sapphire flower bud.
それはちょっと左に。そっちはもう少し右。
Move this one to the left and that one to the right, little please. There you go. Let's get rid of that. Holding a glass jar in each hand, I meticulously adjust their positions according to Raphael's instructions. Charles must have made some kind of deal with Thomas for him to willingly send us so many of his flowers.
気前がいいのは僕たちの方さ。
Oh.
これは僕たちの花なんだから。僕が絵画展に出るたびに一番喜ぶのは間違いなく塔だね。
As I finish adjusting the glass jars, I take a moment to appreciate the beautiful table I just set up. Then I must be the second happiest person.
なら私は3番
Oh my god, Talia. I turn around to see Talia approaching. She holds up the hem of her dress as she walks.
これも絵画展のために用意した花なの？とても素敵ね。見たことがないけれど、何の品種？
She reaches out to touch the buds, only to be stopped by Rafayel halfway.
花は大切に扱うものですよ。むやみに触れない方がいい。
Thomas has just finished greeting the guests. He rushes over and gives Raphael's shoulder a quick pat.
そろそろ時間だ。始めようか。
Raphael nods in response as he grabs a glass jar from the table and takes my hand. He guides me through the crowd to the water's edge. The chatter subsides. People peek with curiosity.
今日お越しの皆さんは馴染みのある顔ぶれですが、それでも感謝申し上げます。僕の絵画展に来ていただきありがとうございます。今回の花をテーマにしたシリーズ絵画展の最終回として、この藤の林は
He pauses. Raphael's gentle gaze sweeps over the crowd before landing on me.
彼女が皆さんのために選んでくれた場所です。
Okay.
そこで今回の開幕式には特別なセレモニーを用意しました。
Oh no, what is he gonna do? After catching a signal from Raphael, Thomas begins handing out a glass jar containing a flower bud to each guest.
皆さんのお手元にある花は新種のもので、この絵画展のインスピレーションの源でもあります。そして僕、
やっぱり
Oh, no!
何か用意していたのね。そうでもない。
特別な意味って何なんだ？メディアにもいろいろ聞かれたが、全く見当がつかなくて、作り話すらできなかったんだぞ。
その意味は、このつぼみを湖に浮かべれば自然とわかるはずです。
People playfully tease him for being so mysterious as they stroll in groups towards the lake. So did Charles succeed in making these flowers bloom in the lake as well? Raphael clenches my hand. We stride across a wet, soft meadow and stop at a lakeside where no one is around.
僕も知らないんだ。口で言うだけじゃ証拠にならないから、実際に目で見て確かめないと。
We bend down and lift the glass lid off the jar. Together we pull out the bud with soil still clinging to it. Dipping our hands into the cold lake water up to our wrist, we completely submerge the bud. Though the refraction of light and shadow, a hint of sapphire blue faintly ripples in the water. Slowly, the bud unfurls its slender petals. Hey, Snow, good morning. Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Raphael, look. From the shore not far away comes bursts of amazed exclamations, and Raphael's eyes sparkle with joy as they reflect the flower in the water.
見たよ。僕たちの花が咲いたね。今回は淡水だけど、次はきっと海の中でも咲くようになる。
With a distance so close, we look at each other in silence. The fragrance of the flower underwater seemingly permeates into the air.
これから先、どんなに深く広い海も二人を隔てることはない。だからこの花の花言葉はきっと。
He gazes at me with undivided attention, as if his answer will echo the fierce determination shining in his eyes. In the next moment, the same words slip from our lips.
永遠に 離れない。
永遠に離れない. Wait, let's say it together. My love. We can do it. I believe in us. 永遠に離れない. I cannot say that very well. 頑張れ. He picks up my hand, and the water droplets in my hand glisten under the bright sunshine.
命名権は君にあげたけど、僕からも一つ提案がある。
Raphael lowers his gaze as he solemnly strokes letters on my palm with his dripping finger, leaving a wet, tingling sensation on my skin.
これは世界で唯一無二の花だから。
My pulse seems to throb in sync with his movements. I understand the word his gaze and finger are trying to convey. What is it trying to convey? I don't know. In Raphael's heart, the name of that unique flower in the letters he wrote in my palm. And it's my name. Oh my, I'm going to throw him. Never mind. That's even worse. You want to call it the princess flower? Okay, sure, my love. You can call it the princess. I'm sure there's already a princess flower, let's be real. I swear, all the stuff I say about this man, and I love him to death, like, I swear. I'm always making so much fun of him, even though I love him with every part of myself. Oh my goodness. Alright, well, I thought I was going to do his and Caleb's, but I think I am too exhausted to do both.